Yo, what's up guys, hope you're doing well. Back out with another replay analysis. This time I have a Diamond 3 1v1 match, which I'm actually really excited to get into because I know a lot of you have been requesting this kind of rank at the Diamond level, so that should be good for you guys to learn from. A little bit of a lower rank for some of those that are requesting it. This guy says he thinks he played well, but there's definitely room for improvement. He's been stuck in Diamond for a while, so hopefully with your help I can push to Champion. So yeah, this guy, he said he's been stuck in Diamond for a while, so let's see if we can help him out, help him push to that Champion level. This also is a 1v1, which a lot of you are going to be very happy to see because we mainly do 2s and 3s on this channel so far. So here, directly off kickoff, we can sometimes see that the opponent is faking. This is quite a good kickoff for like Diamond level. You do a nice flip here, but we gotta make a solid contact on this ball because we kind of flip a little bit too late and don't really hit a hard hit, which gives him a little bit of a free ball here. He could have scored off of that, which could have been bad. Great fake challenge. Nice hit into the side. This is very weird. This is way cleaner than I thought that it would be at Diamond. And that's not, people are going to be like, oh, like, Diamond's not bad, you know. I'm like, I'm not saying it's bad, it's just, I've seen replays like recently that are Diamond and they're not like, the players aren't this fluid, I swear. Quite comfortable in your car, you see him. You missed that boost, which is what caused you to concede here. And here, we can't really position ourselves here because we're not covering anything. You know, we're covering the corner, which isn't the threat. Obviously, we're trying to cover our goal at all times. So here, you can't really be just waiting here in the corner because, like I said, you're not covering your goal. So you want to be in between your goal. Even with zero boost, it's going to be difficult to save it, but you'll have a much easier time if you're here rather than here. So in the corner, obviously, you missed the boost. That was up. It's just a replay bug. The boost was there. You missed it. And instead of driving down into this direction, you need to drive down into, like, through there, that direction. Now you're covering your net, and you'd be able to get a challenge here, or maybe even wait for his flick and try and save it with zero boost here. So something like that. Instead of just covering your corner there, which doesn't really do anything for you. Okay, so on this kickoff, you flip to late. And so you don't land in time, and that means because you land quite late, your car, if you try and jump off of a land straight away, your front wheels come up. No, is it your front wheels come up or is it your back wheels? Let me just double check. Basically, it's not. I don't think it's either. I think it's like it can be all. It can be anything, but it's like basically your car doesn't jump with all four wheels at the same time. So you're lopsided. You jump lopsided. Your car is unbalanced, and therefore you don't really get that good of a hit through the ball because you don't fully jump. You only jump a little bit, so you're not getting the as much height as you normally would on a jump. So this makes your 50 really bad because you're basically hitting the underside of the ball, which means that your car is basically a ramp for the ball to just pinch off of you and go over your head. As you see right here, the ball just smashes off your car into the ceiling directly, and you've lost the kickoff quite hard, and it's going to be awkward to defend this now. You missed the boost again, so that's definitely an issue that you got to work on, making sure you really grab those boosts, and because you've done this twice now in the past 20 seconds. Good position. There's no way this is Diamond level. This guy's going for a double tap. I'm making sure I got the right replay. This is a replay for a Diamond 3 1v1 match, he says, yeah. Like, both players look like way too clean for Diamond. Nice 50. It's like little stuff like that. That 50 was perfect. Like, you're not jumping into the ball because you don't need to. Just drive down instantly. Ideally, you don't hit this ball to the wall because why are you doing this? Like, you now put the ball into a bit of an easier place for him to move forward. Because you have a free ball here. This guy's on the wall, and you should know that because you've just taken him out of the play. You have momentum going into the ground where he has momentum going up the wall, so you should know that he can't be beside the ball right now. And if you're not sure, then just do a quick, rear cam view check, look backwards. So you have time here, so you don't want to hit this ball. You want to let it bounce, and you want to curve to the right. And now, you might even have an open net if you just shoot. You'd be able to shoot probably now because the ball would get into an easy position about here, low enough for you to shoot. And you probably just score off the open net. Now, even if he was back in net, you'd be able to just take a dribble and maybe power shot or flick or low 50. Anything is going to be much better than this. And you get beat there because obviously he's closer to the ball. So just a misplay in midfield there. I think you chose the wrong attack to go for. Nice. I mean, again, I think is he speed flipping? He is. Bro, this can't be Diamond. Maybe Diamond's just speed flip nowadays. I'm not sure. I feel like I've seen Diamond gameplay recently, and these players weren't as fluid as these two. But yeah, your opponent's speed flip there, so he's winning the chaos with a great jump and wave dash. I mean, the recoveries we're seeing in this game are really good. Perhaps it's the decision making itself, but again, it doesn't look too bad. It's really weird actually, because I've not had too much to say. Like this controller's really good as well. I think maybe you don't have to speed up here. You speed up too much, you're trying to go too quickly, so slow down a little bit. Actually, that's a good point, because obviously if you're stuck in Diamond and you have these level of mechanics and recoveries and you seem quite fluid, you're probably just going too fast. If you slow down and take more time with it, you'll probably you'll probably outclass your opponents, or most of them anyway. This guy looks quite comfortable in himself too, but I guarantee that your opponents aren't always as comfortable. Excuse me, I keep yawning, it's quite late for me. I always yawn in these videos. It's not that I'm like bored, I just yawn. I don't know why. It's really weird. It happens in every video, no matter the time. Anyway, so this ball you don't have to jump for because it's not dangerous. So one thing you need to work on is assessing when a ball is actually dangerous or not. It's like in that first goal, you got it wrong. You thought the ball wasn't dangerous, or you were covering the wrong thing. You were covering your net, your corner, when it's your net that's the dangerous option. Here you're going for this ball when it's not a dangerous ball for you to go for, because you have a lot of time here. If you look at him, he's very far away from the ball, and the ball's coming towards you as well. So it's coming closer to you every second, and it's getting further away from him every second. So even if he jumps for this and tries to go for a ridiculous shot, even if he probably can't score from here unless he pre-flips to the right of the ball. But anyway, he's not going to be able to do that. And if he does, he's going to have to take about 1 second to 2 seconds to get to the ball from that wall. So you will see that. Now if you see that, then you can jump for the ball and get a block on him. But because you've jumped for this quite early, you can't just hand him a free ball. Luckily he doesn't get the best touch, but he still recovers, gets it around you. And this might be a free 1v1. He misses the boost as well. What is with our issues with missing boosts in this match? Everyone has it, I guess. Great save. Nice hit. Why is everyone missing boosts? Just grab the boost. That's the biggest tip I can give you so far. Like, make sure you grab the boost. I'm not even kidding. Just get the boost. Like, don't like try and we're trying to grab it and like turn. Just get the boost. Go through the boost. You know, like take a 1/10 of a second to get back quicker, just to make sure you actually get the boost. Because we've conceded like twice from it now, in my opinion. Because we conceded the first goal, in my opinion, from the missed boost grab, and now this one. You're holding a good position here, great hit. You should grab this boost. There we go, we got it. Take your time with this ball, perfect. Nice, that's good. Oh my god, we'll take that. Yeah, good play. You go for a low 50, you're going to go for a shot. Nothing wrong with this play there. Great kickoff, amazing. Nice flick as well. Yeah, that was perfect. That was such a solid kickoff. It's really caught me off guard. I feel like these are NA players. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like NA is just more fluid mechanically. Oh, that is not good. Yeah, you don't need to flick this. There's no point flicking this. If you want to flick this, do not flick this up. Like, make sure you're flicking it, like, make sure the ball is on the ground. Don't put this on top of your car, because it's never good. You want the ball to go along the ground here. Now he should have a free goal. Luckily he misses. And he misses again, and we should have a free goal now. So we score from it, but it should be 4-2 to your opponent, not 3-0 here. You missed an open net and passed you the ball. That flick, yeah, was not good. You just want to roll that into the wall. Nice. Kind of good. Yeah, this is fine. You could have also grabbed this mid boost. You had time here because you should know that he's on max 20 boost. There you go, 23 boost. So he can't go up for this ball like any time until now. So you had time to get that boost, which is always a good play to do off kickoff. You always want to be grabbing those mid boosts if possible before your opponent. Obviously, if there's a chance that they can grab it before you, and you know that you wouldn't recover before they can shoot, then it's bad to go for the boost. But if you can grab it before they can, then you're always going to have the first attack on the ball as long as you play the following situation decent. Obviously, if you let them move in with low boost and take the ball from you, then it's not going to happen. This is fine. I guess this is okay, yeah, because you should be able to carry on this ball. Alright, I would like to see you just go for a boost grab here and let him hit this ball. If you don't try and shoot this, you could also go up for a shot at him and probably score. But if you're not comfortable with that, just grab his boost and boost stab him, rather than trying to go for that ball there. You always want to be looking for the play that has the best chance of scoring, like in the next 15 seconds, rather than the play that has the best chance of scoring in the next 5 seconds. Because the longer you wait to score a goal, the more chances you'll get and the more variety of options you'll have. So that if you don't go for goals straight away, and instead you start focusing on grabbing their boosts or going for bumps, you're going to eventually make your opponent more and more awkward, which makes it easier for you to score in the long run. And that is how you suffocate your opponents, rather than, you know, it's like players like, in my opinion, Khaled when he was miles above everyone else in 1v1, even TRK when he's playing his best. The type of play style that these guys have is that they just shoot the ball to put you into awkward positions, and all of their touches, their first like thought is, what is the best touch here to make my opponent awkward, not what is the best touch here that has the most chance to score right now. So you always want to be focusing on the bigger picture rather than scoring in the next 5 seconds, which I think you weren't doing in that corner play. Here you have a lot of time on the ball. You should see that he's backflipped. He can't really recover too well, so you could let this ball bounce and probably turn for it and go again, rather than trying to hit this. If you want to hit this, then try and catch it on its bounce. So you'd want to be slightly further back. You'd want to be more here, and then as it bounces, backflip into it, because then you get a power hit on the ball. Because obviously when we half volley the ball, which is when we catch it on a bounce, we get a lot more power, and that will make it really awkward. And it's what I was saying earlier with TRK and Khaled. If we take shots on target, our opponent has to jump for the ball, because they have to save it. If they don't, then it goes in. So when they jump for the ball, most of the time they will have to waste boost and waste their position. And what I mean by waste their position is be put into a position that they don't want to be put into. Because if they're trying to save a ball, they'll probably land a little bit awkwardly or off-centered, So make sure you try and take shots here that are on target and hard, because then it forces them to make a save. And it doesn't even have to be, I said make sure you try and take it on target and hard. It doesn't have to be a hard shot. Just put it on target, like quite a high lofted ball here. Don't try and like get the best hit in the world. Just make sure it goes on target with a bit of height, and you will score. Because this guy is probably pushing forward. He's not going to expect to hit over him. He'll panic. Nice. That's good boost grabs. You play for the boost. That is perfect. Good. You create an angle for your attack. Oh, good effort. If you're going to go for an edge or bump, make sure you tilt your car back a little bit before you jump a second time. Because you jump a second time, now you have to... What's the way to describe it? I've never described it like this, but I'm going to do it now. It's like we have 2 ways of gaining height in the no, we have 3 ways of gaining height in the game. 2 of them are natural, 1 is unnatural. This might not make sense, but I'm gonna go with it. It might make sense to some people, so hopefully it works. 2 of them are natural ways, and 1 is unnatural. The 2 natural ways of gaining height is using our jump and using a surface like the wall. You drive up and you get height. Your car is going higher the higher it drives up. The unnatural way of gaining height and the hardest way is boosting. Now I say it's an unnatural way, but because when you boost, you have to fight against gravity of your car, and you have to fight against your car's momentum. So if you jump here, whereas when you jump, you don't really fight against gravity because you're kind of pushing your car upwards. It's a difficult way to describe it. I feel like I've described it really bad. But basically, what I mean is jumping is a way better way of gaining height than boosting. So when you jump here, you double jump. Now your car, you've double jumped with it facing that way, so you've not really gained that much height. So now what you have to do is you have to start fighting gravity, lifting your car's nose up and boosting at the same time, and you don't really gain that much height because you have to fight against gravity and use loads of boost. Don't know if that's explained well, but basically what I'm trying to say is here, if you want the best way to score this, jump. So you jump, tilt your car back. It's called a fast aerial. Jump, tilt your car back, then jump again, rather than jumping with your car parallel to the ground. You don't want it parallel to the ground because then you'd gain much more height and you'd have a much easier time getting the bump. You want to be in line with the ball when you go for an edge over bump, because that's where your opponent's car will be, in line with the ball. So yeah, I think I explained that really badly, but hopefully it made sense to some people. This is fine. Like, there's no way this is diamond, bro. This guy does that. There's no way. What a shot. What a shot. He flip cancels to control his car. I'm sorry, but... Anyway, if we want to have a best chance of saving this, single jump, and then save your flip, because then you can gain, you can change your car's momentum with the flip last second. So if you single jump a little bit earlier than this, then you aerial, you'd be able to flip here. You'd probably get a touch on the ball and save it. Because double jumping, it commits us to a certain direction. We can no longer change the path of our car that easily. It's like what I was saying earlier. Boosting is, it's very difficult to change our car's momentum with boost. You have to use like a full tank just to change it a little bit. Whereas with a flip, if we press it, we completely change the car's momentum. We go in the opposite direction, right? So it's much quicker, it's much easier, and it's way more efficient to flip than boost. So yeah, when you're going for a save, if you can, single jump and use the flip. Nice hit. I like that play. You almost got it. I think you're just going a little bit too quick. I think you can slow down and you'll rank up. I think that's all it is. I know, like, touches like these, just relax a little bit. Relax yourself. That's what I want you to do, is go into every play, take more time than you usually would, and I promise you, you'll get scored on a lot from doing this. What I'm telling you, you'll be like, Jack's terrible. He's telling me to do this, and I get scored on from it. But what you will probably do is you'll probably do it to an extreme. Let me make sure I'm recording, by the way. I am. What you'll probably do is you'll probably do it to an extreme, and you'll get scored on from it, and then you'll naturally learn to find that middle ground, and you'll rank up instantly. I promise you. So don't be afraid to try and slow down a lot and concede from it, and then learn from it. I think is the best. And you might not concede from it. You might just slow down. It might work instantly, but don't be afraid if it doesn't work instantly, and don't be afraid to carry on trying to do it when it doesn't work. Because things like this, we're just going too fast and we're getting too close, and then we just dive in. We're not taking time. We just want to take more time because you're quite a fast player. You're very, like, unnaturally fluid for a Diamond 3, in my opinion. Yeah. So you're very comfortable in your car. It's just that make yourself put yourself into slightly uncomfortable situations. I don't think you could have scored this. So this is one of those positions where you have to realise that you can't score, and it's much better for you to take. I mean, I actually do think you can score if you just start boosting him and flip into the ball very quickly. You have to do it very quickly. You have to be very fast with the double, with the double pressing your jump button so you can flip. You have to like snap it, and you'd probably get enough power. But if you're not comfortable in doing that, and if you don't think you can 100% score this, take the ball to the side, grab boost and start an attack, because you have a lot of time here. A minute and 10 seconds is a lot of time. We don't have to be trying to force this goal and flip in with low boost and low momentum. And now our opponent has the free ball. Yeah, this ain't diamond free. You're trolling me. Good boost grab. Nice hit. Great decision making. Looking like you're trying to go for an agile bump here. So you're just slightly uncontrolled here. You just gotta work on that dribbling just ever so slightly, and you'll have a much easier time. Just dribble the ball around free play for an hour. I know it sounds long, and it is long, but just put on a YouTube video on your phone or iPad or second monitor if you're lucky to have one. Or listen to music, whatever you want to do. Put on TV, whatever. And dribble the ball on top of your car for around free play for like 30 minutes an hour. Go for flicks every now and then, but focus on dribbling. That's what I did. I dribbled so much in free play, and for those viewers that used to watch me like months ago, they'll know that my flicks were so good. The more I've stopped focusing on ones and the more I focus on threes, the worse my flicks have gotten. But that's just a sacrifice because I don't flick as much in threes as I used to do in ones when I played loads of ones. But that's how I got really good at flicking and dribbling, is just dribbling around in free play, flicking the ball. Doesn't even have to be trying to flick at the ball on target, just flick the ball anywhere in free play, and you'll learn how to get power, control the power and whatnot. So yeah, focus on that. Great hit here, that should bounce nicely for you, and it does. Good boost grab. Oh my god, bro, what was that hit? Okay. Again, you can take way more time than you are here. That's very lucky that you got that here. But like, take your time. Don't flip into this ball. I promise you, take your time and you'll rank up. Somehow we've scored. It shouldn't be a goal. He should have saved it. But like, you know what I mean? Take your time and you'd probably scored 9 times out of 10. Whereas I think that goal goes in 3 times out of 10. Do you know what I mean? But still, good job to adapt and get it in. Again, I think it's just taking time there instead of flicking straight away. We seem a little bit too rushed. Like I'm very impressed with you, like with your level of play. Like you're like a good player. Do you know what I mean? Like you're very fluid. Again, working on this dribbling, taking more time. Don't rush this jump. You know, making sure the ball's actually on top of your car before jumping and stuff. It's all just the same thing. You'll have a very easy time of correcting this, I think. And it makes sense. When we're stuck in a rank, we start trying to play at a level we're not at and start trying to go too quickly and doing unnatural things. And it makes sense. I think if you just focus on taking time, you instantly rank up to champion, because you've got champion level mechanics, champion 2 level mechanics. You've got way better mechanics than I was expecting, and this guy does too. Like, although I'm not sure what he's doing here. He almost gave you a goal. Like I said, if you work on this dribbling, you probably score here, because you'd be able to catch this ball perfectly and score it because it's open. But yeah, the main takeaway from this replay is to definitely slow down your play. I think you are such a good player. Like, I think your mechanics, I'm so surprised. Like, the level of like fluidity in this replay was way higher than I was expecting. So you'll be able to outclass your opponents if you just relax. You'll start making better decisions, and you'll start be able to execute those mechanics that you have to a higher level and more efficiently, more consistently. So I'd love to see you slow down, take more time. And other than that, I don't think much else was bad. Like, obviously the boost grabs, make sure you get those boosts. Make sure you get those boost pads. But like, your small pads pathing was decent. Your boost management was pretty good. Like, little decision making, I can't remember when it was. It was before this, but yeah, stuff like this hit here, it hits into a side, you read where the ball's bouncing, you get underneath the ball well, you know, your decision making is good. I just think that if you slow down, you'll make better decisions more consistently. There's another play where you like hit the ball against the wall here. This touch is great. Like you'll probably see me doing this a lot. I always call, because I always call it out because it's such an important thing for you guys to learn in 1v1. You always want to start a bounce on the ball when you have a free ball because it gives you more options. So hitting this against the wall here, it's probably something you see me quite. Hopefully you see me do it quite a lot and learn from it. But like, this is a great hit. Hit against the wall, start a bounce, and you start a dribble. So you've got like quite high level stuff in your game. I just think you need to slow down and you'll be able to bring it all together. But yeah, let me know how that goes. If you have any questions, then don't be afraid to DM me. I'm more than happy to answer anything you have. Same with anyone, excuse me, voice crack. Same with anyone that watches the video. Just leave a comment and I'll try my best to answer the stuff that you guys leave. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully, for another replay analysis. Take care, guys.